Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are on this pale blue dot we call planet Earth. I will spit it out eventually. We are now game live, as we can see. So we've got the early invasion coming on. It's looking like we are going to see 4 of them moving into River now. Are we going to see a red invasion here? Well, this is interesting. As you can see, we've got 3 down in the bush down at the bottom. We got Nocturne just chilling out near his red, and we've got Nunu blocking blue here. So looking like the invasion's been called off.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Where are we going to go? We're going to go help with red here for Nocturne. It's looking that way. Interesting team opening, has to be said. As you can see, we've still got Renekton and Lux actually just guarding the blue here. Lux just making sure there's no invasion there. Nice play. Lots of pings coming on from Sona here. Sona obviously thinking something might be going on down bottom.
Minions have spawned.
Too much happening there though. Minions spawning now, so this is where we're going to start to see the jungle start up. Wolf's being taken first by Nocturne. Good bit of help though, it's nice to see that. As a jungler, I do like getting a good early start. Means you can get that level 3 gank in with pretty much impunity. And we're going to see blue being taken by Ram as well. And blue being taken by Nocturne as well. A fairly standard opening here, nothing too aggressive. Jace and Lux going to be mid here. Opening farm going down. Caitlyn top with Lulu though. Now this is interesting, we've had a lane switch here, so Nunu's going to be zoned out here. And you see a lot of damage being put in him early as well. Let's check out what's going on mid. Lux just putting some harass down. Bimbo taking a little bit of damage, not too much though, nothing that you would write home about to be perfectly honest. Bottom lane, are they going to start to push it here because they know they've got a 2-on-1 advantage? I mean, obviously Nunu's going to struggle top here because, as you can see, he's got Caitlyn, and Caitlyn's just going to out-farm him. This goes without saying, to be honest. We can see a lot of tower damage early. And Nunu managed to pull off some counter damage here, so, ooh, big pilt over Peacemaker though. As you can see, health pot's being used early. Nocturne is going to be looking to gank soon as well, so see he's going to be taking the golem's top. Rammus, he's been spotted mid, so that's been pinged out, so no chance of a double buff Rammus showing up and causing stress for Lux here. Lux going to be well onto that. No ward down, so that's obviously just good game sense though. Let's see what's going on down bottom. Renekton taking a lot of damage down bottom. Looks like top. Nunu back up to not far from full health here, but he can use all his pots pretty much, as you can see. He does only have the 1 pot left now. He's just looking to sustain this lane as long as possible and keep his tower up. Not going to be up for much longer though, as you can see, it's already past half health here. He's going to have to start drawing aggro from the very least Caitlyn here. Rammus going to roll in, can he get the gank here? Caitlyn going to get out of the way. The Knight does go down, but a good flash. Now Lulu caught out, also flashed. Nicely done. Good use of the summoners there. Nunu has managed to heal himself back up fully now, so he can push this lane out a little bit. He's going to use the pressure here from Rammus just to get his farm in. Good play. Sometimes, even if you don't get a gank off with that jungler, sometimes it can be a massive help anyway because it does take some stuff off the lane. Now Renekton, he's going to be taken down. First blood to the support. Bit unfortunate, but oh well, kill's a kill. Extra $400 on the support's going to be pretty handy anyway. So, is it a case now? Yep, Nocturne's coming to lane, so he's going to be trying to hold that bottom lane. First blood's so important at this level of play, that extra $400. I mean, it did go to Sona, so I suppose it could have been better for Silver Forge, but still. And we can see Kennen putting out a ton of damage here. Not returning a little bit though, but I don't think Kennen's going to be too stressed about that because he has Sona and support. Nunu probably going to hit 6 in a minute. Let's just see where it is. Yeah, not too far from hitting 6 at all. Not really going to get to take advantage. Good consume though. Managed to get his health back up to half. Tower's going to go though if he's not careful here. Peacemaker as well, so Nunu doing well to actually sustain as long as he has. He's going to have to go back here, of course. Ramos going to come up and take over that lane for the time being, so good support from the jungler so far, showing up just at the right times to keep the tower up as long as possible, but Caitlyn's so good at taking towers early game. As we can see, Jace mid here. He's been taking a bit of a beating from Lux. Not too much going on mid so far, though. I mean, Ramos did show up for a cheeky early game, but it didn't happen. Top tower has been taken, so Ramos couldn't hold on to that. And the bottom tower is exchanged in return, so good flash from someone to get out of trouble there from Renekton. Interesting opening. I mean, first kill going the way of Server Forge. Tower apiece now, so slight gold advantage in favour of Server Forge. Only 800 gold, but then again, we're only 6 minutes 20 seconds in, so we're going to be looking to extend that. The Dragons are going to, I think, very well decide mid-game here. Now, we do have a pause coming in. Not quite sure why the pause has come in. Let's just take a look at the stats in game right now. Break down who's got what. So, leading the way in minion farm, going to be Caitlyn and Jason. In fact, no, it's not. It's going to be Kennen on 54. So, Kennen doing a good job, even considering that obviously struggling on bottom. Lux on 48. We do have a pendant in there. So, we've got a fairy charm. And just the, is that one pot? Yep, just the one pot remaining. So just waiting for the unpause here. I imagine it's some kind of keyboard or mouse issue or something. It usually is with League of Legends. It's not like Counter-Strike where you have a myriad of different issues that pop up with, you know, console commands and all that kind of good stuff. I will try and keep the Counter-Strike talk to a minimum as well. League of Legends and Counter-Strike, there's not much crossover. Well, saying that, actually, there's a lot of crossover from Counter-Strike, not so much from the League of Legends community to Counter-Strike, though, so, yeah. I mean, everybody these days plays League of Legends. I got all the guys where I used to work into it, so it is, you know, one of those games that, there's a reason it has such a big following. And Riot do a good job of promoting it, but it's not just the promotion and the tournaments, that, you know, it's down to people playing it as well. Anyway, mid being forced back. It's looking like we are going to see a teleport back from Bimbo. Let's see what we've got going on down bottom. So it looks like we're setting up for a dragon here. Yeah, potential 7-minute dragon that could very well decide the course of the mid-game from now on. Just going to clear out the wards. Rammus is in play here, so does he have smite up? No, his smite isn't up yet, as you can see. Then again, it's not like Enfactor going to know that, to be honest. So. Top lane, duel starting up between Nunu and Renekton here. Nunu did hit 6 first, obviously with being a lane switch. Bottom, Caitlyn just forced to actually push back a little bit now. We see the dual lane starting to be played out. Nunu going into the bush to try and hit his ultimate. Now that's a waste of an ultimate, to be quite honest. He should have really baited him in closer than that. Such an obvious play when you do that with Nunu these days as well. It's not like it's going to take any of these players by surprise. So, top lane again, just going back and forth. It looks like Renekton's not going to be too stressed by Nunu being a little bit of a higher level. Can't say I particularly blame him either because he has all that sustain, of course. And there's very few champions that have that kind of early game lifesteal, Warwick being one of them, Renekton's another, I suppose, and I suppose you could even argue that Nunu is with consumed Cho'Gath too, I suppose. Depends how you build them, I suppose, as well. Rammus thinking about the gank here, you can see. His red is up at the moment, and his counter jungler's red up as well, so should be seeing those junglers disappear to pick up the red buff in a second. Good ultimate coming in from Kennen. Doesn't get the stun off, and here comes Nocturne in with the ultimate. Looks like Scott Law's going to be taken down here, so 300 gold going over to Nocturne. Blood Dragon picking up the kill. We're going to see Bimbo counter now. Puts down the hammer with Jace. Nicely done. Really forced to escape through jungle. So good trade there, 2-1. Server Forge going to be thinking, okay, well, we still got control of lane here, so, and we only gave a support up on the, we only gave a kill up on the support. Not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. So, Lux pushing mid. No real tower damage done here so far, but here we go. This is where we're going to start to see the tower damage being done. Let's take a quick peek at the top lane. Top lane seems to just be a farm fest here, and never seem to want to be harassing too much. see Nunu go back to buy, so Nunu with an abundance of gold here. Just to see what Lux can do with this blue buff, because obviously with Nocturne giving that blue buff up, that's really going to help me. We've got the counter blue buff on Jace though, so that should be somewhat leveled out here. Quick peek at top lane, because as you can see, Renekton actually warding the blue bush here. Plenty of pings going on into jungle, so obviously Nunu calling for a gank here onto... well, it's looking like he's going to set up for a gank onto Lux, but Lux not falling for it. Seems like I'm setting up for the first dragon fight here, so this is where it's going to get interesting, folks. As you can see, Rammus is in play. Doesn't have his smite up again, though. Nocturne neither has smite, so... That's not going to happen just yet, but as you can see, they're actually forcing from position here. Server Forge going to be sending Rammus in to tank as much damage as possible. Everybody else kind of got caught left behind, though, so... They have made position, but Rammus has taken a lot of damage here. Probably can't force the dragon at this point, because if the counter does come in from M faculty, they could probably take the kills. It's one thing to take the dragon, but if you're giving up sort of free kills early game, it's never good. Jace and Renekton mid here. So Jace is going to look to keep his farm up. See a lot of posturing for position over this dragon. Nobody really wanted to commit to Drake just yet, but... Oh, Rammus has gone in on it. His smite is up. Nocturne, he's going to be somewhat out of position here. No, there we go. He's actually getting into position now, so... There's the Rage Later Steal. Nice! So the... just a massive frog going on over that dragon. Looking like we are going to see Server Forge get the better of this quite easily. That's a complete massacre. Rammus even gets out of that. Not much health on him though. Nice to teleport back, so complete ace of a fight. That completely went pear-shaped there for M faculty. And now Server Forge is probably going to take mid tower off the back of that, so I would say more than an advantage Server Forge. 7-2 the scoreline here, coming up on 12 minutes into the game, of course. So, Kennen there really doing the damage. I mean, that Kennen ultimate, if it's timed perfectly, it can be a complete game changer. I mean, the second that ultimate's popped, you don't want to be caught in it. And obviously, if you're in a big team fight, very often you don't have much chance. Pinging out Rammus' position, obviously they've spotted him there. Slicing Maelstrom though, it's just a complete beast in ultimate. It's a complete game changer. If you can time that right, it's much like you know, Curse of the Sad Mummy, where it can change the course of any team fight. If only for the fact that it's, you know, it's a psychological blow. The second that you see him pop that, all you want to do as a support and as a carry is just retreat. And obviously that means you're not putting out any damage, you're not putting out any support, which is absolutely essential in team fights. 3-man push into mid, 3-man defense in the tower though. And we're going to be looking to just try and harass a little bit, but nothing really coming of that for Prom. Skip just going to go back jungle here. He's obviously going to go down to his golem. Caitlyn taking blue here, that's interesting. Obviously just prepping it for Lux. Just with the speed boost. What you're going to see now is you're going to see M faculty play super passively, and you can't blame them off the back of a team fight like that went so disastrously. You'd be a fool to play any other way, just to be honest. Let's check out the items on Caitlyn so far. Bridgewater Cutlass, so 12% lifesteal and an extra 25% damage. Berserker Greaves for the 25% attack speed. Early Dawn's Blade and a dagger as well, so plenty of attack damage coming in. Now we are seeing Kennen go in on Caitlyn here. Ton of damage being put out. That burst just way too high for Caitlyn to deal with just yet. Not able to sustain. Would have needed a bloodthirster there in that situation, really. Scott Law picking up the 8th kill here for Server Forge. And Server Forge looking like they're sitting pretty pretty here. We're going to obviously it's top tower taken in retaliation for the push from Renekton before. No damage on Renekton's tower yet. Obviously he's losing a lot of farm to the tower though, so sometimes it is worthwhile keeping up now. Here we go, Rammus stomping away. Nunu ult coming in, does manage to get that off, but not enough damage being done. Now the teleport's coming in here from Jace, so Jace putting out the burst with the Q. Can he close him down? Rammus going to be spinning away. He's going to spin for trouble if he's not careful. He flashes, but he gets stunned. Forced to fall back. Nice idea. Good execution as well, but exceptional play from Renekton there to actually stop that. Almost being taken down by his counterpart. So just pushing that lane back a little bit, making sure the tower doesn't go. You're going to see at least two, yeah, I was going to say at least 2 teleports back now. So back to buy, of course. That's what Kennen's going in, because Kennen could be the one who could actually get Infactor back into, I should say, Server Forge into a snowball situation at the bottom. He's got that Cutlass, he's got Berserker, so pretty much looking at the same build there as Caitlyn. Just the burst damage way higher, of course. Nothing more intimidating than seeing a sizable chunk of your health disappear in about a nanosecond. And here we go, again pushing mid. Down to about half, but as you can see, Renekton's going to be able to clear that way pretty quickly. So Lulu just going to step back, let Renekton clear it out, and well, Renekton hits 11 as well, so it's actually as high as Jace at the moment, and also Lux. Counter push coming in on mid now. It'd be interesting to see if they can actually push this, mid tower, because if they can get mid tower, then I suppose they've got a little bit of breathing room. Cash wouldn't go amiss either, to be honest. Doing a good job so far, I have to say. Even though he was the first to lose a tower in game, it was soon followed by bottom. So the lane swap actually opened up the early game, really. Still remains to be seen. Oh, big hit onto Caitlyn. Going to have to lifesteal back up here. It's not hitting too hard, so 12% of nothing right now isn't doing much, but Jace just peppering away. Not much action going on right now. I mean, this is the sort of mid-game stalemate now. We've switched out of lane phase, so obviously, in fact, they're not wanting to give another ace here. They're going to commit to a fight anytime soon. Dragon going down. No contention there whatsoever. No ward presence, so not even sure if Infactor knew that was going on. Probably picked up on it by now. Oh, Nunu gets caught in the Rage Laser. Oh, here we go though. Big team fight going down mid. Sona comes in with the support. Bimbo on a rampage now. See Nunu forced back. And Ignite wasting on him though. He's not going to be in any position here where he's going to take a ton of damage. And he does manage to get off some more damage as well. Now we are seeing Bimbo with his second kill, double kill coming in. Scott Walcott completely out of position though. Trying to chase down Lux, didn't happen for him. Kind of silly to chase that, to be honest. And there's the ace, so mid tower's going to fall here. This is looking like a fairly one-sided game in favour of Server Forge here. They're going to look to press the advantage now, of course. 2 dragons under the belt. The gold difference being over 4k, 4.4k, well, in fact 4.6k right now, so. shot glass from Jace for mine has been the deciding factor so far in this game. The fact that they've let him just sort of stand at distance and, you know, hit his E over and over and over. Ram's just looking to push top up a little bit. Get ahead of Nunu. Steal somebody's farm by the looks of it. Oh, that's interesting. Double buff. As you can see, Jace is actually doing pretty damn well on his farm right now, leading the way in serve, 166 on him. So he does have a bloodthirster. It's not being far from fully stacked here as well. More lane pushes and he will get that fully stacked, so I imagine he's probably going to go jungle, stack that up and then go mid here for team fights. Let's see, counter push coming in on mid, so the counter to that top tower is probably going to be another mid tower here, which is going to put them one tower close to the inhibitor. You have teleport coming in though, so that's going to force them back a little bit. Cannon is also coming top as well, so as you can see he was making his way up. Electrical surge of course giving him the extra movement speed to get into lanes quickly, so counter push going down mid. That's going to be seen by that pink ward though, so I see Caitlin's putting down a little bit of harass here. Nothing that you would write home about. Caitlin's a little bit under level, to be honest. Ward's being cleared out, so obviously Sona going for the early eye. Double ward, nice. Counter pressure going on mid here. This is going to counteract the pressure that we did see from M Faculty on that mid tower. Really, M Faculty cannot get caught in a mid fight here. It's got to be a sneaky fight in jungle, or it's got to be something like something special like a Baron steal and then follow up on the damage from Baron, because they just don't have the damage at the moment. Caitlin's not able to put it out, and well, Lux is being shut down almost straight away. So. Allows the impact to pin both, to be honest. The fact that he is 7-0 at this point. As well, so oh, here we go, Nocturne going in on it. Nunu shows up, they have to fall back, yeah. We're going to see a Baron here. Looks like they're setting up for it. At the very least, they're going to fake it. This could be the sort of engagement that costs them back into the game here. Yep, they're going to fake it. They're going to go out of Baron. Try and chase down Lulu here. Not getting enough damage onto Lulu to really capitalise, though. It's going to force them back into lane. So, what you will see periodically is you should see Server Forge fake that Baron, try and force M Faculty into a fight over it, and the second that M Faculty overcommit, that's where they're going to lose the game, for my money. Pinging away, Baron has been started yet again, so they're teasing it. You can see they've got good vision, so it's not like in fact they don't know what's going on here. Oh, Renekton getting caught out. Just managed to just dart away. I'm just going to look to close him down. Does manage to get the roll into him as well. We are going to see, oh, Renekton going in. Kennen pops the ulti. And Renekton's shut down now. Nice. Oh, looks for a good ultimate to force. That's going to be Scott back a little bit, but damage has been done here, and that's now 14-5. A 5.1k differential, so getting wider by the moment here. Again, Scott while turning around. Caitlyn going to be dropped as well. Looks like we're going to see. Are we going to see the second kill coming in? Yep, Nocturne's going to be shut down here. Blood's not going to get away from this. And there's the kill for Nunu, so that's another ace. We're going to see a mid push here. We might even see 2 turrets off this. You know, looking at, what we call it, 9 seconds till Lulu's up, another 15 till Lux is up. Renekton is up right now, but we won't be able to stop that. Nope, just going to go for the 1 tower. Dragon's going to be up pretty soon as well. There's Dragon, yep, just to say that. Could have perhaps dragoned off that, but decided not to. Obviously, Nocturne's still down, so there's no smite, but Lux is still up, and obviously we did see that first dragon stolen. Right, Rammus is just going to clear out the division here, so Lot advantage, most definitely in favour of Server Forge here. Got good vision on top jungle, at least the entry off. To be honest, it's not really like they need it, because it's not like Faculty can go strolling around the map here on their own. Ramos pointing out that Drake is up, so obviously Faculty have the timing on that as well. Let's see, we got Kennen just farming up red. Faculty are going to start dragging here, but they're forced off it, as you see. Just the fact that Ramos shows up forces them off it. They know they can't contest. And Ramos will just roll in with Smite, steal, and then the rest of the team will show up. So, seeing that dragon, obviously a smart thing to do. Jace just keep them at bay. Looks missing the ulti there onto the dragon. Very hard to time it at this level of play, obviously. And what you will find is that teams do sort of break the amount of damage that they're doing to dragon. One guy will pull back, so it changes the amount of damage being initiated on it. Again, it looks like Server Forge content here to build on the lead that they've got. It's now an 8k goal lead, in fact over 8k. I think that 9k. It's not really like they have any real hard counters at this point. They don't have any real crowd control. And you could argue that, I suppose, if you know, Caitlyn can get a couple of good traps down and Nunu gets an Lulu gets an ultimate off, you could count that as crowd control, but it's not really crowd initiation, so. Again, teasing Dragon here. In fact, they don't have vision on it, but obviously after being out of lanes for so long and not showing themselves, they're going to know exactly where they are. Just check out what everybody's got here. Caitlyn up to see. Caitlyn's so far behind at the moment. Blade the Ruined King. I mean, that's going to give the extra attack speed, and the BF sword's going to put a bit more damage out, but obviously looking like we're going to be building an Infinity Edge first, and I think what's more needed is a Bloodthirst, to be honest. I know it's a gamble, because obviously you have to build a stack up to be truly effective, but Caitlyn's got to stay alive, and at 1, 5, and 3, not really happening right now, so. Extra damage on the initial hit, yeah, very nice, I suppose. You know, getting the extra crit as well from Infinity Edge, but no sustainability. And the second that Jace picks out Caitlyn, that burst is just forcing her back. That's where Ramos rolls in, and that's when you see Caitlyn fall. So, this is looking like this is going to be a full Baron attempt here. You can see Faculty fairly quick to react. It's not like they don't have game sense, but I don't really think they're in a position to contest this. You see Jace just hanging back. He's going to be acting as just a blocker here. Nocturne going to be coming in from top. Can't get in. There could be a cheeky steal here. Now we've got Renekton going in on Jace. Nocturne comes in with the ultimate, forcing them back. Kennen pops the ultimate though. It's going to be basically the Mercury Hammer being used as well. Easy being taken down. Sona being forced back. As you see Scott while going forward, that's going to be another kill for Kennen. That's 6, 3, and 9, and 8, 1, and 6 on Jace and Kennen respectively. "13 assists on Ramos as well. I'm liking the amount of assists on Ramos so far, considering that we're only, well, we're not even past the 30-minute mark yet. Yeah, just taking that red, making sure it's not stolen. Obviously, Baron not taking up the back of that, so not a complete defeat there for Faculty. They did enough damage to stop the Nasher pickup. The goal tells it all, though. He's still looking at a 9k difference, well, 9.2k. It's not like it's being reduced here. I wonder at what point they just decide to let Caitlyn go bottom and just try and split push, because really not being of much use right now. Look at that, that's interesting. We've got Aurelia's Reverie already on Nunu. and a Sunfire Cape as well, so as well as a Seeker's Arm Guard. Oof. Whole heap of AD being put out right now by ServerForge. Would have been nice to perhaps see a mid-game farm mail on Renekton perhaps. They go for the Spirit Visage and Sunfire Cape instead. I think that would have been more useful, to be honest. Here we go, Baron being started. Forced back though, and it looks like they are going to go in for the fight, and Faculty going to have to retreat from this. Does he have his ultimate up? He doesn't. It most definitely does though, and there's a stun off the back of it. That's going to be Lulu dropped, so this is going to force the Baron now for sure. Renekton forced the back as well, so Nocturne forced to stay in place. He doesn't want to give up this Baron, of course. I mean, Baron goes, then you're going to see the mid tower pushed. In fact, mid tower's already gone. In fact, so it's going to be the inhib tower and then the inhibitor itself. Probably back one more time, maybe another Drake, and then that should be the victory. 22-7 across the scoreline. Almost a 10k goal difference here. And there's the Baron, so Nocturne not able to get into position to steal. Caitlyn taking a lot of damage from Jace as well. Jace going to pick up the kill. Looks like we're going to see a turn to Nocturne as well. Second kill to follow this up for Jace, surely. Yeah, nicely done. Pink's coming in, Cannon going in for the stun. He managed to get it off. Nope, doesn't manage to get the stun off. Well, it does manage to get off, but under the tower a little bit too late though. Still though, they've got Baron up, so there's no reason that they can't have Nunu tank this tower here. Jason will clear up the wards as well.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
There we go, yet another tower going, so Faculty do need the extra gold here, and they do need some more, ability to push these lanes. But one tower is not going to particularly bother ServerForge at this point, especially since they've got access here to basically 2 inhib turrets. They are going to fall back a little bit. The dragon is up, so I would imagine they are going to go for the dragon here after revolving back. Coordination, all going back at the same time. Obviously we're well past the lane phase now, so it'd be kind of crazy if you got caught out of position at this point. A ton of pings going on. Looks like Nocturne's going to be calling everybody up here for the dragon fight. That note is calling up for the blue, so I was going to say it would be kind of crazy to actually contest it. In fact, are they going to contest it here? They're going to go in on it, they're going to try and steal a cheeky dragon, so be able to get that in time. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're putting out enough damage. They should be able to get this in plenty of time. So much need 190 gold per player, but obviously Baron Nash are up on ServerForge here, so massive advantage in favour of ServerForge. You can see someone just trying to bait in Nocturne there. Again, look, trying to just keep them at bay, but Nocturne being, in fact, sorry, the Renekton, I should say, being caught in position. Good laser coming in. Is going to, ooh, I thought I was going to get the kill to Renekton there, just managed to do just about sustain. They'll lose the tower because of that, though. Interesting, we haven't seen Nocturne's Paranoia play a large part. Obviously, coming out of Jim, Paranoia is the, oh, pinball! That was just greasy, man. Right, here we go. Inhib tower being taken. Inhib to follow as well, so Super Minion is going to be pushing up bottom. It's looking like a full-blown conclusion. Looks like they're going to take the mid inhib tower as well. And I'm just going to tank that up. Nunu forced to come back a little bit. It's only level 15, of course. So the full-on retreat comes in. Damage has been done, though. The pressure is going to be almost unbearable now, so still got a considerable amount of time on Baron Nashor as well. It's not even like we're going to see a team fight that Faculty can win anytime soon. So 25-7, 57k goal plays 43.3. 14k goal difference, which really there's not been any sign of Faculty shifting the game here and bringing it back into their favour. It's going to have to be basically a miracle play from Lux or Rage Laser that's going to get it done, really. Even then, I don't think it's going to be enough damage. Jace with that poke. To and fro in here, nobody really committing to a move on this. Oh, Caitlyn, say goodbye to half your health. Nothing worse than playing against a good Jace. I think if this is a best of 3, we will see pretty much a ban on Jace. Prom, he's going to be jumped on by Nocturne, but it's not damaged. Laser, yeah, not even tickling, so even with a good laser, it's not going to win a team fight. I can see off the back of this potential ace. First Nexus Tower falls. Are we going to see Lulu drop? Nope, so not the ace, but pretty damn close to. Quadra kill for Jace, nicely done. In fact, made that the penta, yeah. So we did see the ace, all from Jace as well. 30-70 final score, 63 gold, plays 44k gold. And that was just about as one-sided as it can get, folks. I mean, that was Server Forge. Once they got that opening kill on Sona, they started to capitalise on it. Definitely lost first dragon to Lux, but they did pick up a tower off the back of that. They had pretty much controlled that bottom lane from the get-go. There was not much that Caitlyn could do once that lane swap happened. And Jace just an absolute beast. I mean, I'm looking at the actual. Let's pull up the actual scores. Here you go. So as you can see, Jace 16-1 and 7. With 16.8 gold and 280 minions, pretty much, at 36 minutes and 20. Not much that really can be done to counter that, to be honest. Once you give Jace that kind of farm, yeah, especially when he's got decent support in Sona, just constantly throwing out the heals. You can see 23 assists on Sona. Yeah, it's really an unfortunate situation that Faculty found themselves in. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brief break. When we come back, I'm not sure if this is best of 3. I think it is a best of 3. I think they're following the same format we saw yesterday. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked. We should be back soon.